Alpine's Hemp Company. Gummies, seltzers, syrups, and more. Treat yourself to the best.
Good evening and welcome into the Friday, December 12th edition of the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Topping our news tonight, a Newton man who was charged with a machete attack will spend 8 to 11 years in prison following his conviction for multiple criminal offenses and admission of habitual felon status. 35-year-old Jeremy Edward Harrell entered a guilty plea during Catawba County Superior Court Wednesday. He entered that plea to first-degree kidnapping, assault with serious bodily injury, first-degree burglary, breaking and entering to terrorize or injure, possession of a controlled substance on prison or jail premises, and possession of methamphetamine. The length of his sentence was enhanced by prior felony convictions. On September 9th of this year, the defendant went to a Newton residence where the female victim was assisting a friend with some cleaning. Harrell opened the door unannounced, went in, and began yelling at the victim. He called her names, kicked and punched her, struck her with a machete, and then dragged her to his truck. They got in the truck, and he continued to strike her. Much more on this case at our website, WHKY.com. Also in the courtrooms, a Conover man received up to 10 years in prison for violent crimes committed on multiple occasions. 28-year-old Zachary Michael Bradley was sentenced to 8 to 10 years following his conviction for a number of violent crimes. He entered a guilty plea during Catawba County Superior Court on Thursday. Bradley entered a plea to charges including assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, inflicting serious injury, flee to elude arrest, and robbery with a dangerous weapon, among others. On February 9th of this year, the defendant shot a male victim in the abdomen from his vehicle with a handgun. He then fled the scene and led law enforcement on a lengthy chase, failing to stop for signs and lights while exceeding a speed of 100 miles per hour. The chase ended when Bradley crashed into a garage door. For full details on crimes committed in this case, go to WHKY.com. Authorities are seeking a suspect in the theft of copper. Ariana Mack has the story.
That's correct, Rob. The Iredell County Sheriff's Office is seeking the public's assistance in identifying a vehicle involved in a recent copper theft on Taylorsville Highway near Stony Point. The truck pictured was occupied by two white males and was last seen turning onto Midway Road from Taylorsville Highway. If you recognize this vehicle or have any information, contact Detective Wilson with the Iredell County Sheriff's Office Property Crimes Division at 704-924-4092. You can also submit a tip anonymously through the Iredell Sheriff mobile app. I'm Ariana Mack reporting for WHKY.
Thanks, Ariana. The Iredell County Sheriff's Office is aware of a scam involving the use of the Sheriff's Office youth athletic information. This flyer and post that you're looking at right now are not affiliated with the Iredell County Sheriff's Office. The Sheriff's Office has been advised that this type of scam happens frequently and is targeting vendors who are looking to set up at events. Payment was requested through electronic payment apps such as PayPal, Zelle, or similar services. Requests for payment in this manner should be considered a red flag, as this is not a common or approved method in many cases. The Sheriff's Office reminds citizens that the Iredell County Sheriff's Office will not solicit vendor fees or payments in this manner. Do not click on suspicious links or respond to unsolicited messages requesting payment or personal information. Be cautious of requests asking for payment via PayPal, Zelle, or other peer-to-peer payment services. When in doubt, contact the event organizer directly before sending any money. If you believe you have been a victim of a scam, contact the County Sheriff's Office Special Victims Unit at 704-878-3180. Governor Josh Stein on Thursday announced $270 million in awards to repair and strengthen the resilience of water systems in areas affected by Hurricane Helene. The awards from the North Carolina Department of Environmental Quality will fund 58 water, wastewater, and septic system projects in 26 western North Carolina counties. The projects include the Western Piedmont Council of Governments receiving more than $7.5 million to repair 300 Helene damaged and failed septic systems in Alexander, Allegheny, Ashe, Avery, Burke, Caldwell, Catawba, Mitchell, Watauga, Wilkes, and Yancey counties. In today's crime report, a sex offender who was training juvenile employees has been arrested and charged. In local sports, Jason Savage has news on a CCC&TI volleyball player who is also a graduate of Drawn High School who has been named as an All-American. In community focus, Ariana Mack and her guests from CVCC give information on college enrollment. We are on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 p.m. on channel 14.2 and now live at 5:30 on the WHKY YouTube channel and 10 o'clock on the WHKY Facebook page. We're also in multiple cable systems, including Compass in Morganton. I'm Rob Eastwood, and this is the WHKY News.